Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation, and I am once again in the Desert Gym. I've been trying to practice with this, because, like I said, Luke Verg is really excellent with it, and I've seen the kind of damage he can do, and I want to learn to do that. My aim's not as good, but it's getting better. Last couple of weeks, I have gotten better with the with my aim. I think I've learned to compensate for my controller's weaknesses a little bit better. Mainly the thing I've been trying to do is do fine adjusting left or right like that with the left stick, with my position, as opposed to doing it with the right stick and jerking my aim too far at the last second. Like I did with that, but I meant to jerk it to just the right place. Sounds wrong. But I finally reached a point of peace with promos, I think, in Battle Operation, because I have not gotten a scrap or a sliver of the Peasant Dwudge. But what I have gotten is that gym, the level 5 gym command, the armor upgrade piece for it. My next step, which I'm about 10,000 points away from, is the Gym Sniper Custom Shimoda Squad type. And I'm really kind of curious to see how that does. I've also got the Ramzagok finished. I'll probably go for that afterwards. From what I've heard, it's going to need to be higher rank or higher level before I can really play it. But I want to give it a shot. But yeah, I'm making plans now as to what I buy next. Actually thinking about what I want to do with my points instead of going, oh, that's interesting, and just kind of dithering around. And doing that, using that as my focus, has really helped me with, the frustrations of the events. Because, there's, a week left on this event now? Less, and I've not gotten any of it. I'd be insane by now if I was still doing this the way I used to. But I have gotten a lot of very useful things that I've been wanting, like that level 5 gym command, like the hit point part. I accidentally bought the shield reinforcement part, but that could be useful in certain situations too. So yeah. I need to get back to the Desert Gym. Maybe tomorrow morning I will do that. And not sure. Have to run out for a little bit, but may not get to play tomorrow morning, but not going to sweat that either. So, but yeah, I that's probably the most effective I am with the Desert Gym this entire match right there. That nice little 1-2 punch of knockdown and missiles. Of course, the knockdown does nothing to a Zaku tank. I think it might act about the same as a stun, maybe a little more. But of course, they don't knock down because they're tanks. I was a second too soon on that. The stun did not take. Really good at missing my tackles that Friday, but that's something else I'm getting slightly better at, is tackling effectively. I still go sailing right past people sometimes, but you do. It just happens. McLeod Gundam got me, and I think that's Dangerously 1986, and he was saying that is the first time he has ever used a standard Gundam. So, did pretty well as I recall. So, it's an ace match. Think 6-on-6 again, possibly 5-on-5. I don't have a brain, so I don't know. 6-on-6, thank you. But yeah, it's, like I said, getting used to the Desert Gym. I think I can use it more effectively. I probably should have turned and gone for that goof, but this is something, I'm not sure if I put a database link on it, but I really need to. Because if I can get a database link on this and knock somebody down and hit their legs specifically, I should have something. I also need to buy, this is only the level 2 railgun, the level 3 is ready, maybe after the Maybe after the Shimoda Gym and before the Ramzagok, that will be my priority. But, I have a lot of stuff on my account I haven't unlocked. I've only got a level 2 Gelgoog, standard Gelgoog. The level 3 is waiting. Level 5 is now a point buy, so I want to do that after I've done some of this other stuff. Because that's especially important and something I need to do soon, because I am seriously and severely lacking in quality Zeon mobile suits. I should have been backing off from that goof a little sooner, but I got all focused on dealing with the Zaku tank. Which, not the right choice, as you can see. That was the right choice, though. That was great. And Zero took me out. Zero said I was knocking him down the whole time. I didn't even realize I was just aiming for anybody I could hit. Which, you know, I was told I was kill stealing. Again, you know, that just happens in this game. I will try and dial it back, especially in ace match against non-ace targets. But, you know, I haven't done a lot of ace match lately. I need to get back into that. I need to get back into that style of play. Because it is a different style of play. It really is. Yes, and as you can see there, from the way that goof staggered, the Desert Gym's missiles do hinder if they connect. They prevent you from acting for a brief second, and if you get them together fast enough, you know, if you hit with enough of them, you can keep somebody still long enough that they can probably not hurt you. If you've been killed by a Zaku J-type, that is probably what has happened to you. That's something else I didn't know until very, very recently. The Zaku J-type, and also it's usable by the Zaku 1 Sniper type's Magellatop cannon. The level 4 of that is now point buy. I think that's an 80k I'm going to spend sometime soon, because that thing is dynamite. But yeah, they've got the lead now. We had a relatively commanding one at first, but it just, you know, didn't work out. And I think I knocked down one of our own people, which, again, you know, need to be more careful with this. But I like it. I really do. And unfortunately, I think Zero figures out I'm behind him before I can kill the Zaku tank again. Yep, because somebody else got it, though, and that's good, so. Okay, I managed to shoot at those two people, and I guess one was invincible and the other one I missed, because just nothing. And there's Cal's a Freak Kai again. 40 seconds left. As you can see, they've got a pretty commanding lead. They are going to get it. But, especially with my gun reloading, which is, you know, suboptimal. And I managed to shoot right past Cal. Genius what I am. I didn't expect her to get stunned, see. I expect her to go past me towards Resign, who was backing up in his full armor Gundam. But it did not turn out that way, unfortunately. So, yeah, they got it. They got it pretty solid, and they got it fair and square, so it happens. And, yeah, sorry, guys. But, you know, it was relatively close, and you know, a difference of a few thousand points in an ace match is not a lot. You know, if we'd killed one person, maybe two people, one of them being the ace, we'd had it. It happens. But yeah, I need more Desert Gym practice. It needs a better gun. You know, another thing for the shopping list. And the shopping list is actually, like I said, been a much healthier way for me to play. And if I ever get the Peasant Doge or the Gundam Mudrock, awesome. If I don't, I don't. So, there we go. But yeah, so I've only got about a minute left, so may as well start winding up. We will be back tomorrow with more Gundam Battle Operation. And, you know, hope everybody's enjoying the game. Good luck with the Peasant Doge event. You've got till, I believe, the 29th. They're having an energy sale right now, I think it is, so that should, you know, if you want to buy extra energy to go for it and go for the Mudrock, now is the time if you've got the yen. So, till next time, everybody take care, have fun, and I'll see you later.